Are you feeling frustrated with theory test? You're not alone. Welcome to iQuist Theory. In today's session, we will explore part 6 and of the most common questions you will encounter during the DVSA theory test. Our videos tackle the common questions and challenges head-on, giving you the tips you need to overcome that frustration and pass with confidence. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Question 1. What should you do before making a U-turn? A. Look over your shoulder for a final check. B. Select a higher gear than normal. C. Check road markings to see that U-turns are permitted. D. Give an arm signal as well as using your indicators.
Before making a U-turn, the most important thing to do is check the road markings and signs to ensure that U-turns are allowed in that location. Some areas may have restrictions or prohibitions on U-turns, and performing one where it's not allowed can be dangerous or illegal. While looking over your shoulder and using indicators are important for safety when making any turn, they come after ensuring that the maneuver is permitted. Selecting a higher gear is unnecessary and could make the maneuver more difficult.
Question 2. You are driving along this road. What is the correct way to overtake this cyclist? A. Overtake the cyclist closely to avoid going into the other lane. B. Honk your horn to alert the cyclist and then overtake them immediately. C. Check your mirrors, signal, and ensure there is enough space before overtaking the cyclist with a safe distance. D. Speed up quickly and overtake the cyclist as fast as possible.
Allow the cyclist plenty of room in case they wobble or swerve around a pothole or raised drain. Look well ahead before you start to overtake, because you'll need to cross the hazard line. Look for entrances where vehicles could be waiting to pull out.
Question 3. You're turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do before emerging? A. Speed up and merge quickly. B. Check the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle to stop in if necessary. C. Rely on other drivers to slow down for you. D. Turn on your hazard lights and proceed.
Before turning right onto a dual carriageway, it's crucial to ensure the central reservation, the area in the middle of the road, is wide enough for your vehicle to stop safely if you need to wait before merging into the traffic. This ensures you won't be stranded in the middle of the road, which could be dangerous.
Question 4. You're on a long motorway journey. What should you do if you start to feel sleepy? A. Increase your speed to reach your destination faster. B. Open the windows and turn up the radio. C. Pull over at a safe place and take a short nap. D. Drink a cup of coffee and continue driving.
When you start feeling sleepy while driving, it's important to stop and rest. Simply opening windows, turning up the radio, or drinking coffee might help temporarily, but they don't replace the rest your body needs. Taking a short nap in a safe place is the best way to recharge and ensure you're driving safely.
Question 5. You realize you need glasses to read vehicle number plates at the required distance. When is it essential to wear them? A. Only when driving at night. B. Only when driving on the motorway. C. Only when parking. D. Whenever you are driving.
Whenever you are driving and you need glasses to read vehicle number plates, it means your vision isn't clear enough without them. To ensure safety for yourself and others on the road, it's essential to wear your glasses every time you drive. This ensures you can see clearly at all times.
Question 6. Which vehicle is authorized to use a blue flashing beacon? A. An ambulance. B. A police car. C. A breakdown recovery truck. D. A fire engine.
In the UK, a blue flashing beacon is used by police cars to indicate that they are responding to an emergency or are on urgent duty. While other emergency vehicles like ambulances and fire engines use different signals, such as red lights or sirens, the blue beacon is specifically associated with police vehicles.
Question 7. What is the meaning of this sign? A. End of cycle route. B. No cycling. C. Cycle parking only. D. Cycle route ahead.
A warning sign that says, "Cycle route ahead," is used to alert drivers and other road users that a designated path for cyclists is coming up. This means you'll soon see a route or lane where bicycles are expected to travel.
Question 8. What does the Pass Plus scheme enable newly qualified drivers to do? A. Take an advanced driving test. B. Obtain insurance discounts. C. Drive in more countries. D. Upgrade their vehicle.
The Pass Plus scheme is a driving program aimed at helping newly qualified drivers enhance their skills and confidence. By gaining extra driving experience beyond the standard driving test, participants often qualify for lower insurance premiums. The Pass Plus scheme was set up by the Driving Standards Agency, DSA, to encourage further driver education to make newly qualified drivers better drivers. The course consists of driving in towns, out of towns, in all weather conditions, at night, night lessons, on dual carriageways and on motorways, motorway lessons. Training can be taken up to 1 year after passing the practical test, and once completed you can save you money on your car insurance.
Question 9. A horse rider is in the left-hand lane approaching a roundabout. Where should you expect the rider to go? A. Left. B. Straight ahead. C. Right. D. Any direction.
Even though the horse rider is in the left-hand lane, they could be preparing to go in any direction at the roundabout. Horse riders often stay in the left lane for safety reasons, regardless of which exit they intend to take. Therefore, you should be cautious and not assume the direction based solely on their lane position.
Question 10. What does this road sign mean? A. A lane for slower vehicles on steep hills. B. A lane reserved for pedestrians. C. A lane for vehicles to overtake others at high speed. D. A lane specifically for emergency vehicles.
A crawler lane is a special lane on steep hills designed for slower vehicles, like trucks or heavily loaded vehicles, to use. This helps the traffic to flow by diverting the slower heavy vehicles into a dedicated lane on the left.
Question 11. You are driving on a motorway. What color are the reflective studs on the left-hand edge of the carriageway? A. Red. B. White. C. Green. D. Amber.
On a motorway, the reflective studs are color-coded to help drivers stay in their lanes and understand the road layout, especially in low visibility conditions like at night or in fog. Red studs mark the left-hand edge of the carriageway, next to the hard shoulder. White studs are used to mark the lanes or the center of the road. Green studs indicate a slip road or exit, entrance to, from the motorway. Amber studs mark the central reservation, separating traffic moving in opposite directions.
Question 12. When driving at night on a motorway with vehicles ahead, which lights should you have switched on? A. Full beam headlights. B. Fog lights. C. Side lights only. D. Dipped headlights.
When driving at night on a motorway with vehicles ahead, you should use dipped headlights. Dipped headlights provide sufficient illumination of the road ahead while preventing you from dazzling the drivers in front or oncoming traffic. Full beam headlights are too bright when vehicles are ahead, and they can cause glare, making it unsafe for other drivers. Fog lights should only be used in foggy conditions with limited visibility, not in clear nighttime conditions. Side lights only provide insufficient light for driving at motorway speeds and are primarily for when the car is parked. Using dipped headlights ensures a clear view of the road without blinding other drivers.
Question 13. You are approaching a level crossing. What is the first warning sign of an approaching train? A. Flashing amber lights. B. Lowering of the barriers. C. Flashing red lights. D. A train horn.
At a level crossing, the first warning sign that a train is approaching is the flashing amber light. This indicates that the crossing is about to activate and that a train is nearby. Following the amber light, flashing red lights will appear, and then the barriers will lower to prevent traffic from crossing. The train's horn may also be heard, but it's not the primary or first warning system. Knowing this sequence helps drivers respond promptly and stop safely before the barriers lower.
Question 14. You are approaching a crossroads, and the traffic lights have failed. What should you do? A. Proceed quickly to clear the junction. B. Treat the junction as if it has a stop sign and give way to traffic on your right. C. Ignore the junction and follow the car in front. D. Sound your horn to alert other drivers.
When traffic lights fail at a crossroads, you should treat it like an uncontrolled junction. The safest approach is to slow down, be prepared to stop, and give priority to vehicles coming from your right, unless road signs or markings indicate otherwise. This helps prevent accidents, as other drivers may also be unsure of right-of-way. Proceeding quickly is dangerous, as it increases the risk of collision. Ignoring the junction is unsafe, as traffic control is essential in such situations. Sounding your horn may confuse other drivers and isn't a reliable method of managing the situation.
Question 15. When joining a 70 mph dual carriageway from a minor road, where a flyover isn't provided, what do you do? A. Turn right into the fast lane and accelerate up to speed in the fast lane, with the expectation that faster traffic will overtake you. B. Wait a little longer and turn right into the slow lane when safe to do so. C. Turn around and find another way. D. Switch hazard lights on to alert others.
When joining a 70 mph dual carriageway from a minor road, it's important to enter the slow lane, the left lane, when it's safe, rather than immediately entering the fast lane, the right lane. Entering the fast lane right away is dangerous because it's where vehicles are already traveling at high speeds, and they won't expect a slower car to merge directly into their path. The slow lane is meant for merging traffic and driving at a more gradual pace, allowing you to safely build up speed before potentially moving into faster lanes.
Question 16. What must you do at this junction? A. Slow down and proceed if the road is clear. B. Stop only if there are approaching vehicles. C. Stop at the line, then proceed when safe. D. Honk and proceed carefully.
At a junction with a stop sign and a solid line, you are legally required to come to a complete stop at or before the line, regardless of whether other vehicles are visible or the road appears clear. After stopping, you must check for traffic from all directions and only proceed when it is safe to do so. This rule ensures that drivers give way to any oncoming traffic and avoid potential accidents. Thank you for taking the time to complete the test. With our extensive experience and expertise, we're here to guide you through your car theory test with ease. Drive safely, and best of luck. Here is a road safety message. Road safety isn't just about following rules, it's about valuing lives. Whether you're walking, biking, or driving, every choice you make on the road counts. Remember, a split second of distraction can lead to a lifetime of regret. Buckle up, slow down, and keep your eyes on the road. Let's make our streets safer for everyone. Your loved ones are counting on you. Stay alert, stay alive.